Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the Italian Grand Prix. Welcome to Life in the Fast Lane. We're here at Monza in Italy, the home of Ferrari. But who will take home the points this weekend?
At the top of the constructor standings right now, it's McLaren. And while there are plenty of rounds left, the teams know their time is slowly running out.
Now let's get the weekend underway. Here we are at the oldest circuit in Europe for this, the Italian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Boy, we sure know how to stink up a good qualifying session. So P13 and P17 going to be a long afternoon here at Monza. So it's going to be intermediate running kind of the whole way through, kind of hovering on slick running, and then right about lap 35 to 40 is when we'll see the switch over to most likely mediums until the end of this Grand Prix. There is some time for us to make up, but we got to go now. So P12 and P17 now. See what happens.
Well, you could see the lockup. They took a gamble, and it was just too late. Tries to get by, and oh, that's obviously far from intentional, but there was contact.
Well, they got together last week, and looks like they're staying together now. So Liam's going to be really heavily compromised. Thankfully, no damage, but might be a penalty coming his way. But both guys coming in this time by for a set of soft compound rubber. Russell will be into the box first. Slow but clean pit stop. Going to be the same here for Liam Lawson onto a set of softs. We went one lap too long. We're coming out P13 and P7. Ocon. Okoff.
Sorry for the...
Struggling with the car, and they'll need to be mindful of the effect that that had on the tires.
Not entirely sure if that was the cause. Ocon's out of this race, so there was a separate incident. Oh. Well, there you go. Esteban Ocon has stopped on track, and we've got a safety car. I'm tempted to pit George Russell here for a new set of softs. Yeah. I'm going to regret this. Come on. Go, 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 go. Okay, P9. We'll take it. In comes the safety car. Max Verstappen will lead the field back to the green flag ahead of Oscar Piastri and Yuki Tsunoda. We have cycled out in P9. We've got brand new softs.
One final one.
Go.
No overtake. Yeah.
I think Russell passed somebody, but Liam got passed. I'm so confused. Oh, around the outside. Holy shit, are we actually going to do something? Oh my god, and he pushed him off track. And Liam's going to get the spot. And to think I thought Tsunoda could win this race. Oh my god. Oh my god, Max. Oscar, what are you doing?
And Red Bull crosses the finish line first.
Without doubt, a stellar performance. Something that'll be seen as a real highlight this season.
I guess Oscar Piastri just doesn't want to win this championship, so yeah. He gave a spot to Yuki Tsunoda. That's tough. Meanwhile, P6 and P7, good recovery. I think we did about as much as we could. I think we actually picked up a spot there on the last lap from either Magnussen or Ricardo or something that happened there. Monza, man. Monza.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record. Greetings from Azerbaijan, where we're back in the country's capital. The spectacular Baku city circuit will take drivers right through the city streets, from the narrow roads of the old town to the wide highway alongside the Caspian Sea, where cars will be fighting wheel to wheel this weekend. Red Bull finished in first place in the last race, with another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. Can they pick up any more silverware for their cabinet this weekend? What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell. This is what you've been waiting for. It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
The title fight continues, and wow, our poor run of qualifying form continues as well. P19 and P17. Yeah, that's miserable. Anyways, yeah, we're starting on mediums. I don't really know what I want to do. I think I'll probably go with this. Medium, soft, soft, both guys. Possibility of a safety car, blah, 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 blah. Hopefully better, blah, blah, blah.
If we can give it a couple of laps. Coming.
I guess now would be a bad time to mention that we signed Carlos Sainz to replace Liam Lawson next year. In comes George Russell onto a set of soft compound tires. Good stuff. 2.3 seconds, not too bad. Kind of a boarding strategy, but you know, it's kind of a reset here anyway. So out of the pit lane, P12. We're at least moving forward. See you guys at the restart. Safety car's coming in. Piastri's going to lead the field back to the green flag. There's a very mixed up running order, although everybody pretty much came into the pit lane that time by and put on a brand new set of rubber. Race pretty much resets now.
Oh, that's a pretty big impact there. And I imagine their confidence will have taken a knock.
Pierre Gasly right rears his way out of this race, and we've got a VSC, and we will be coming into the pit lane. As I imagine many of those that are on softs would, but surprisingly not. Interesting. So only Leonard Norris and ourselves, and looks like Magnussen and a couple others behind us. So onto a brand new set of soft compound tires, 2.2 seconds. Very nice stuff there from our boys. Coming out in P10, we now go to the end of the race. Oh wow. Okay. Well, Hulkenberg left it too late, so we'll jump up to P9 here. I like the gusto, George, but my God, that was a little close for comfort.
Overtake.
Lewis, you must move, Lewis. Move. Thank you. I don't know why we would pass him here, because we're not gonna have. He's gonna have DRS on us. What are we doing?
Oh, that's where they hit the wall, and they'll have to pick themselves up after that.
How is that not a safety car? Bonk.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, up to P4, hopefully. Come on, clear him. Clear him. Thank you.
And today's winner. And there's the checkered flag. Max Verstappen is our winner.
What an achievement. Sometimes you take the incredible skill of these drivers for granted, but not today.
The boogeyman wins again, ahead of another McLaren 2-3. Who'd have thunk it? But for ourselves, I mean, from pretty much nowhere on the grid, P4 in the end. If only we could qualify good.
P4.
If only. So we'll see what the damage is like for Liam Lawson. It's an unfortunate way to end this race, but hey,
Great result, that one.
not too bad.
A podium finish for the Red Bull driver, putting in a huge amount of effort to get the team up there.
And that victory takes them into double figures for the year. An incredible 10th win of the season.
Our Formula One season continues here, in the Republic of Singapore. The Marina Bay Street Circuit is lit up and ready for action, looking like some sort of scene from a science fiction movie. But the competition is real, and nothing else can deliver quite like Formula One.
At the top of the constructor standings right now, it's McLaren. And as round 18 gets underway, there isn't much time left for teams to make progress.
Our weekend action starts here. We're just moments away from the Singapore Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Away we go indeed. It just gets worse and worse. So P14 for George Russell, P21 for Liam Lawson. You wouldn't believe that we're comfortably P3 in the Constructors' Championship. That didn't take long. Somebody's gone around. Anyways, P12 and P whatever now. Let's see what happens.
Yellow flags.
Let's have a look at that. So here we go, heading into turn one. And then the car just goes. And ultimately, just unable to bring the car under control.
Off to a great start there for Frederick.
There's clear contact there, but no matter the severity of the crash, it's always good to see the driver emerge unharmed.
Ah, poor guy. That is rather unfortunate for Mr. Daniel Ricciardo, running in P6. Oh well, VSC is out.
Hit the wall.
Well, Liam Lawson almost just met the wall again through no fault of his own, but we've got a VSC, and we're going to take a strategy gamble here. So, as Lance Stroll retires from this Grand Prix, we are coming in for a set of hards. No one else except for Frederick Vesti is going to follow us in. Yikes. Well, on to the hards. Hopefully no mistakes. 2.3 seconds down the way. See you guys at Liam's pit stop. On to the hard compound rubber. Thus far, I mean, a clean first stint, but let's not say that we're in a particularly amazing spot. So down and away in 2.4 seconds. Out P19. Yikes. Perhaps a bit early, but I think it'll be worth it. On to a set of medium compound tires for George Russell. Thus far, I think we've done a pretty good job. We've cycled ourselves out inside the top 5. We jumped a couple spots. We've made up some good space. As long as we don't get held up by this traffic too much, I think we're on for at least a top 5, maybe even a podium if we play our cards right. Final pit stop underway here for Jim Lawson onto a brand new set of soft compound rubber. We are so far out of the points, and I have no idea where the pace is. Well, Sonoda's got a pit here anyways, but that puts us up into P3 at a place where people say historically it's impossible to overtake. We've somehow managed to finagle our way up to P3.
Oh my goodness.
And virtual safety car deployed, virtual safety deployed. Drive to the Delta. Copy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Max Verstappen has taken first.
Just the perfect end to what has been a thrilling race.
Well, Max Verstappen reigns supreme once again in the City of Lions. Norris will come home a distant third. Kevin Magnussen will deny Nico Hulkenberg a podium finish by about 2.5 seconds. For ourselves, Lawson was lapped on the last lap. And, well, you guys saw what happened with George Russell. I want to thank you guys for watching on Twitch. I want to thank you guys for watching on YouTube when this comes out. Man.
And a podium finish for the Red Bull driver will definitely help them build momentum going forward.
Another win this year, and you know what? I wonder if they've lost count by now.
And you've got to think that Singapore will be buzzing now for many hours to come.